But based on my experience, maybe I can help you see that the race may not be good for you. Well, here we are again, the US Embassy. If you've been watching my channel, then you might know this is my second time to the US Embassy in 2 months. The only differences are last time I was in Peru, now I'm in Argentina, and last time I was with my friend Dan, now I'm by myself. See, I'm doing this thing called the World Race, where I travel to 11 different countries in 11 months, and to do something like that, you kind of need a passport. Well, I lost mine. The story is up here if you want to hear that. And so I've come back to the US Embassy to try and get a 50-page passport. I went to the embassy in Lima, got an emergency passport, but that's not good enough to get me into India next month. So that's why I'm here by myself. My appointment's tomorrow, and today, I just get to explore and do some errands. But first, coffee. Okay, the coffee was very good. Nice little place. Their logo actually is the same as the Pittsburgh Pirates logo, so I bought one of their hats. That's fun. It's time for me to check into the hostel now, so get myself situated, get cleaned up from that long bus ride, and then get back to exploring this town a little bit. Alright. Okay, so this is my hostel, and this is officially my first time ever staying with like random people. I have no idea. I have no idea who that is, but we should be getting well acquainted. Nice little place though. So I've never been to Buenos Aires before, and I don't know a whole lot about it. I was Googling a little bit, and I think I found a few places that I want to try and explore later. I'm gonna get a shower right now though, get cleaned up, take a new picture for the passport since I need that. And then yeah, we'll see what the night brings. Also, my camera's on this ledge. I don't think that's been one of my smartest ideas ever. Oh yeah, feel so much better after a shower. Got some fresh clothes on, ready for the evening. Gonna go figure out where I can get a passport picture taken, and then it's on to the nightlife. Or for me, just taking pictures as people stare at you. Fun stuff. Got the pictures. I look really mean in them. But that's the nature of passport pictures, I suppose. Now I got the evening to do whatever. We got a little bit of light fading on us, so I'm gonna try and hoof it over to this park that looked really pretty online. Aha! We made it. This giant flower statue thing is the reason why we're here. Not gonna lie, it looked way more impressive online than it does right now. But that's okay. Should be fun checking it out. Just gotta figure out how to get in past this fence. Hi there, sorry to interrupt. I was just sitting here editing the video with Hannah, getting her thoughts on it. And before we jump into my 5 reasons of why the World Race may not be for you, I wanted to make a little quick disclaimer. This is like my personal thoughts and my personal opinions. It's not like Hannah's opinions. These are mine. The things that I feel like I have learned over the past 5 months of doing the race. Personally, like my story was I wanted to do the World Race because it looked cool. So this video is for those people who maybe like want to do it because it looks fun, it looks exciting, it looks cool. But I want to challenge you to like press in deeper and maybe like I don't know, ask some questions, shine a light on the fact that maybe the World Race isn't the best thing for you. So this is not me throwing shade at AIM or the World Race, the organization. I love everything they're doing, and I think if the World Race is for you, then you need to go for it. But these are just some thoughts. Maybe it's not.
Yeah, I think some of these things might hit you in the gut, but they actually could be the reason why the Lord does want you to go on the World Race, is to teach you something. So just listen to these with an open heart.
Yeah, take these like with a grain of salt, and maybe the flip side of it is God is calling you into the race because he wants you to like learn how to change. Without giving too much away though, we'll give you back to the vlog and the video. So
cheers.
Cheers. Okay, so I've been on the World Race for 5 months now, which is crazy and mind-blowing. And the question that I get asked more than any other question is, Connor, is the World Race for me? Essentially, they want to know from my experience if the World Race is something that they should do. And I remember when I was considering the race, I was texting people, Instagram messaging people, watching videos and blogs, everything that I could get my hands on to try and figure out, is the World Race for me? Unfortunately, I can't answer the question for you. I don't know if the race is actually good for you. But based on my experience, maybe I can help you see that the race may not be good for you. And hopefully that can be just as helpful. So here we go. Number 1. The World Race isn't for you if your sole purpose is to visit countries. On this first one, I'm gonna stress the heart behind the reason why you're going. The World Race looks super enticing and super exciting on social media. You get to see like people backpacking across the world, and you're probably thinking, whoa, I wanna travel the world, I wanna see all these countries. You go to the World Race website, you see the list of countries that they offer, and you're like, sign me up, I'm sold. But if your sole reason for going on the World Race is to visit countries, then don't go. I can't stress this enough because I am month 5, and so far, like, it is no longer about the countries for me. This is not a vacation. This is not a sightseeing trip. You are going to minister, and so you can't control where you're gonna be placed on the World Race, and so those places that you really want to see, you don't have a guarantee of actually seeing them. So if your main reason for coming on the race is to visit these countries that you've always wanted to visit, then just go visit them on your own. People and the gospel need to be your focus. Otherwise, you're gonna get to month 3 and wish that you were back home, because that's happened to me. And if you don't have something deeper, a deeper reason for why you're here, then you might just end up going home. Number 2, this one is so important. Don't go on the World Race if you can't deal with change. This one may sound simple, but I mean change on even the smallest level. Remember, you're not just gonna be changing countries every single month, but you're also gonna be changing the people you minister to. Like, you're gonna have to say goodbye to people that you've connected with every single month. Your team's gonna change. We just had team changes here on my race, and it's really hard to have team change. You get used to a certain amount of people, and then you change it up. You gotta change the way that you're used to living. Like, you live community style. You might have to change your eating habits. You're gonna have to change the comfortable life that you're used to living. Even plans always change. Being flexible is key on the World Race. Even the fact that, like, you gotta let God change your heart, because he's going to. Otherwise, you're just gonna be resisting him the whole time, and it's not gonna be enjoyable. So yeah, if you can't deal with change, the World Race is not for you. Okay. On to number 3. Okay, number 3. The World Race isn't for you if you're running from something else. The World Race is not an escape, and I think when I was considering the race a couple of years ago, before I actually came on the race, that's all it was for me. It was a way to get away from my current situation that I didn't like. And if you're using the race as an escape hatch or an escape pod to launch you into something awesome that means you don't have to deal with whatever is hard back home to deal with, then the race isn't for you. The race is for you to press into something, for God to press into you, and for you to have an experience that God wants to bring you on. It's not a way for you to escape the hardships or the tough things that God is walking you through in your current life right now. So that's a great way for you to figure out if the race is for you or not. If you're using it to escape from something, then it probably means it's not for you and you need to stay in whatever God has you in right now. Okay, number 4. I thought this would be a good spot for number 4, but this thing's just a little too high, so we'll find another spot. Numero 4. Okay. The world race isn't for you if you're looking for something easy. I can't stress how hard this trip has been already in so many areas that I never thought imaginable. So if you're looking for an easy year, an easy, relaxing, fun trip, then this one is not for you. There are so many little things that are difficult, and then there are big things that just aren't easy, man. Like traveling the world, being away from family is not an easy thing. And if you're coming on the race to like up your Instagram following or because it looks like a super cool time, then it might not be for you, because we're called to walk the path that Jesus walks, and we're trying to live that out every day on the race, and that path is not an easy path, it's a hard path. So yeah, if you want something easy, don't do the world race. Number 5, don't go on the world race if God hasn't 100% called you into it. That's really the advice that I give people who ask me questions, is figure out if God is 100% calling you into it, or if maybe you're calling yourself into it. Because if you're calling yourself into this thing, then when times get tough, you're not gonna have what you need to press in and press through. But if God is 100% calling you into this trip, then He's gonna bring you through this trip. He's gonna bring you through the fundraising, He's gonna bring you through the tough times, He's gonna bring you through the depressing times, and He is going to bring you through the times that He wants to grow you in anyways. So the world race isn't for you if God is not absolutely calling you into it. But if He is, then man, hit that application button and start the adventure of a lifetime, because even though it's difficult, it is so worth it if it's the right thing for you. Okay, so from Buenos Aires, this flower thing and my crazy hair to you, I wish you luck on all your endeavors. I hope this video was helpful and enjoyable. If it was, leave a comment below. If you like this video, don't be shy. Go ahead and hit the like button, and if you're not already a subscriber, go ahead, smash the subscribe button. Help me out as I'm trying to make more content that can help you and uplift Jesus around the world, because that's what I do. Until next time, peace!